Illinois Lieutenant Governor Juliana Stratton is projected to win the Democratic primary race for U.S. Senate. With more than 90% of the vote in, Stratton is leading Congressman Raja Krishnamurthy with about 40% of the vote compared to his 33%, and Congresswoman Robin Kelly's she's trailing behind both of them. Stratton is projected to go head-to-head with former Illinois Republican Party Chairman Don Tracy in November. With 94% of the vote in, he is leading all other candidates in a crowded GOP primary by double digits. CBS News political director Fin Gomez joins us from our Washington bureau. Fin, my friend.
Juliana.
So I'm so into this race. I was reading about it overnight. Tell us about Lieutenant Governor Juliana. Why do you think she's the one leading? And why is the Congressional Black Caucus upset about this?
Look, I think that, Juliana Stratton was the handpicked candidate, frankly, from J.B. Pritzker. And she's right now looking pretty good. You know, it's not quite a done deal, but it is pretty much. Illinois is a deep, deep blue state. No Republican has won statewide since 2014. And Stratton has the full backing of Governor Pritzker and his powerful Democratic infrastructure and fundraising behind her. So that gives her a clear advantage heading into November, Adriana. But as you know, in Illinois, it really has a lot more impact about the coalition she built. And I think that when you see at the end of the day and these results that we saw last night, I think it shows that she could be a formidable force if she does win and gets elected to the Senate in November.
Yeah, and I was reading that the Congressional Black Caucus was backing the candidate who was trailing in this race.
That's right.
And they're upset that J.B. Pritzker poured many of his millions into his lieutenant governor's race, which you would think is natural. But, you know, he's so wealthy that he can really tip the scales here.
So in the gubernatorial race, Darren Bailey is projected to have handily defeated his rivals in the GOP primary, Fin. So that's going to obviously set up a rematch with, as Adriana pointed out, Governor J.B. Pritzker this November. He beat Bailey by double digits 4 years ago. I mean, there are certain states where it's very, very hard for a Republican candidate to do well. Is Bailey able to do anything that might actually give him a winning shot?
Now, this is a tough state for Republicans. You know, Bailey has tried to expand his coalition. He ran strong in rural Illinois last time, but got crushed in the suburbs and in Chicago, which is really where statewide races are decided. And if you recall, Pritzker won by 12 points last time, and the expectation is that he's going to be much more formidable this time. I also want to say that last night was a big win for Pritzker politically. We talked about this a little bit, but his handpicked candidate, Stratton, coming out on top is a flex for his political muscle, and not just in Illinois. You know, he is considering a potential 2028 White House bid. So with this momentum that he got from last night, it does add to that, and also shows that he's a kingmaker and someone who, again, can build coalition and deliver for others. So last night really helped Pritzker make that case nationally. Adriana.
That's such an interesting point that you're connecting this win for someone else as also a win for Pritzker in terms of his standing in the party and his ability to bring people together, which is obviously something he's going to probably be touting as he runs for president, which we all think he will.
That's right.
As you both know, I used to live in Illinois, so I love all things Illinois politics. Fin Gomez, thank you so much, my friend.
Thank you both. Really great to see you guys.